Welcome back to Desire to Inspire. It's your mama's favorite podcast. First things first, sorry for one camera angle last week. Don't really know what happened there still to this day. But let's hope this one's recording right now, because if not, I'm going to cry.
Yeah. Got done with it, and been good. Got done with that episode. We looked at Dylan's camera. We're like, what the fuck? How to turn off?
You're not recording.
Doing good. Feeling good. Living better.
How you feel with that medal around your neck, man? 10K?
10K, baby. First one.
Honestly, it was my first one as well.
Crown. Yeah, it was everybody's. That's wild.
I had never run a 10K before.
That's crazy.
And now I get the PR because I could definitely beat that time.
I could not believe how good I felt running.
When you ran by and recorded yourself saying 8:34, I'm like, oh, this guy's feeling real good. Man, he's like, you can run with him if you want. I'm like, I'm not about to leave you back here by yourself.
Yeah.
That's not happening today. I literally, like, if I wanted to run like that, I would have actually competed. I said I was going to stay here. I'm going to stay here.
Yep. So for those that don't know, we did the Charlotte Around the Crown 10K. Was the biggest year that they did it. Almost 7,000 people
They
ran
kept
the
it at
race.
7,800.
That's crazy. Jesus. But it's a race that goes onto the highway. So they actually shut down a portion of the highway, and you get on the on-ramp and get off the off-ramp, which was really freaking cool. But, well, before we jump into what you saw.
Yeah, that was where I was going next.
Before you jump into that, so you run the highway, and again, just one of the biggest races outside of the full and half marathon that Charlotte puts on. Probably we'll do it again next year. I really enjoyed it.
It's just a unique race because, like, there's people in front of us, like, in the corrals in, like, something like a Run Orlando shirt.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, I don't think I would travel for a 10K. But then she made a good point. It's a holiday weekend, so maybe they were already coming here.
Yeah.
And it is a unique race, so I'd probably run it too.
Yep.
It is cool, though.
So we had, probably close to 10, 12 people that we knew that ran it. And then you probably had like 30 that you knew because of the run community.
I mean, we had 8 of us that were just, like, in our picks and stuff.
Yep.
Plus, Mandy's friend came. He ran pretty much the whole thing with us. And then, a handful of other people.
Yeah.
In and out all day.
So it was really fun, really good time. Glad that I signed up for it, and boosted my confidence a little bit. But we'll start off because the starting line, you ran like a half a mile and got onto the highway. And so I stuck with Tone and Nikki in the beginning, and you were in front of me. And what did you see happen?
Dude, I'm talking like right as we go to get on the on-ramp. I heard like this big boom. I'm like, oh, hell yeah. Like they're setting something off. It's like we on the highway. That's cool. But then I just kept hearing, I look over, dude, and a car is on its roof. Just slide. Dude, I'm telling you, it slid like 20, 25 feet. Like just sliding down the highway. I was like, what the fuck? And like, as we get down, like the chick's popping out of it. But I heard 3 people got injured.
Oh, really?
So I don't know if other people were in the car because there was only a 1 car crash. It's not like other cars got hit.
Yeah.
They had to just be distracted or something because it was dead on the highway on that side. Like it's not like it was busy. Thankfully, all of the first responders were in the area already.
Yeah. I mean, it was wild because when I got to that point, I'm recording because I took like videos throughout the entire race, and I'm recording, did not see this car, and I look back at my videos, and there's just this car on its hood.
Oh, you didn't see it at all?
No, I saw once we got onto the highway, I looked to the right, and I was like, holy shit. Look back at the videos, and I was like, oh my God, there's a fucking car on its hood. And so then when I talked to you and the twins, they actually saw it happen.
Yeah, they passed us right before we got on that bridge. So yeah, that makes sense.
So it was crazy. That was like right at the beginning of it, and hopefully everybody's okay. Like you said, the driver was out of the car in like seconds. I saw her talking to the first responders that were there. And as we were getting on the on-ramp to get onto the highway, Nikki pulls out her phone or like sunglasses or something, and her headphones fly out of her pocket.
I saw something dropped. I literally was looking up to see where you guys were at, and I was like, oh, Justin, there they are. And he was like, oh, I thought Freddie's with him. And then I saw you bend over to pick something up. I was like, I think you dropped the headphone or something.
I saw them fly out of her pocket. I was like, oh, God, instantly turned around, was like, sorry. Picked him up. I was like, all right, I got him. So I caught back up to him, and we were running. I was with him for the first 2 minutes doing like a 9:58 pace. I was just like, wow, I feel really good. And then it got to like 2.2 miles. And my goal was to stay with them because I had signed up with them prior to like the twins signing up and knowing what corral you guys were in. And so I was like, yeah, I'll stick with you guys. Looked at them at 2.2 miles. I was like, you mind if I take off? My legs are feeling good. And they were like, go ahead. And I was just cooking. And so got up to you and Mandy.
Almost see me eat shit.
Almost saw you eat shit. And I was like, what the hell? You ain't got to run from me, bro. Get back here. And
I was turning around. She was walking. I'm like, ugh. So I'm trying to fucking motivate her. I'm like, come on. Like, you got this. You're in your head. And then I'm like, oh, there's Freddie. And then there's also a cone behind me.
I wish you would have got I would have got my face on camera because I literally thought you were going down. I was like, oh.
She's like, baby. I'm like, whoops.
So you guys kept fucking going, and then I caught up to Jaybird, and I wish I would have ran that race for me and just went. And if we stuck together, we stuck together. Because like, dude, I was cooking. I was looking back at my times; they were all low 9s. 2 of them were 8:34 pace. I think I could have held 8:34 pace the entire time, like feeling good. Which
there were some hills in that thing, bro.
Yeah. What was that, mile 3 into 4? I think they call it like the Queen's Crown or something. It was literally just.
It was a lot.
Yeah. Is your marathon gonna be? Well, I guess we'll wrap this up. So, ran it with Justin, finished the 10K in 56 minutes. So I think it was like a 9:17 pace or something like that. But it got me amped up because I got a 5K for time this Tuesday, Wednesday for training to see like what my miles are at.
Training, I'm like, when do you have a 5K?
Yeah, no, it's just like
I never heard about this.
So I'm gonna try and do that at like 8-minute paces, if not lower. I think I can, especially after that. So
8 flats.
Yeah, just to see that base of the 5K, and then he said that we'll build things around that.
Nice. This is for Ryan.
Yeah, for training. So it got me excited though. I don't know. I'm finding myself getting more and more amped around this whole endurance space and like mastering it. Yeah.
Wow.
We'll see what happens.
Wow.
We will see what happens.
It'll all come around eventually, man.
It does. It all comes full circle. Like I said, I think things will start getting like ironed out into like rows of us lining up on certain things to bring even closer unity or togetherness in the passions that we have in life, which is weird. But still very early on. This could just be like
I don't think I'm going to do an Ironman.
Honeymoon phase.
Don't pull me into that one.
I won't pull you into it.
I've been there. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do a full.
I think that mindset will shift once you do a half.
It might.
You have a long training block. You got 9 months.
Yeah.
By the time you do a 70.3, you'll either know if you want to even attempt it or not. But if you can do a 70.3, you can do a full.
Yeah.
Especially after a 9-month build, you could probably easily do a full.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like we talk about all the time, it's what did I take away from this 10K? I took away a new sense of energy, passion, drive around like training to be able to like go and implement this because, again, trying to pull out more.
When I saw you come cruising by, I was like a proud dad. I was like,
let's go. That makes me so happy.
I heard 8:34. I'm like, holy shit, he's doing it, man. He's really doing it.
I really think that I could have kept that pace the entire time. I don't know. We'll see.
Part of me is upset that I didn't go for time, but I had 18 the day before. My legs were so heavy. I was like, I'm cool with just doing a 10. And we were actually, our goal going into it was under 10-minute pace for her, and she was still at 9:53.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So even what she feels like she struggled through, I'm like, you were still under your pace, and you did 12 the day before. 12 is the farthest you've run in years.
Yep.
So you can't be upset at it.
No, that's big time. Yeah, it was what was I gonna say? Energy around that race. It felt like it was like a very, very good atmosphere. Like even the people on the streets and stuff like that. Like what was it, mile 4? They had when you made that bend, they had like that DJ and everything, and I was like, oh, let's fucking go. I got like chills.
There's a lot of people out for this one.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't spectate on the highway, but everywhere else there's people the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is what I like. I like always having people around.
Yeah.
Makes it a lot easier, especially when you don't have headphones in.
Yep. I like it, though.
Me too. I haven't been running with headphones.
Yeah. I biked for the first time with headphones when we all like met on the bridge, but that's because I've been listening to this Matthew McConaughey book. I'm fucking hooked on it. I am hooked on it.
I've actually been reading it for a long time, I feel like. I just pick it up and read a little bit here and there.
Yeah, so I got that, and I got a recovery ride today, so I'll probably pop that in and just listen.
I'm moving over to audiobooks too. I got a few of them on hold, so as soon as they're available, then I'm gonna get into them. My mom got me on this fucking Libby app, and I'm in now. I've always hated reading on. I'm like, I like to hold a book, and I do like to hold a book, but there's a lot of convenience around just having it on my phone whenever and wherever I am.
Yeah,
I can just pop open and read.
That's what the girls use, and it's cool too because it's like literally a library. Like, oh,
it's
you gotta
free.
wait 2 weeks for a book, and then
some of them are available right away.
Mm-hmm.
But like all of like the ones I have like 5 on hold now. I'm like, all right, let's go. But I have one that I got off a hold early, so now I am real close on finishing this thing before it has to go back.
Speaking of books, have you still been digging at yours?
Yep.
There we go.
Still working along.
Fuck yeah.
I think I know where it's fully going. I just need to like get it finished.
Yeah. No rush on it.
No, I feel good with where I'm going. Like every time I write, I'm at least like moving towards the same direction now. Where I was kind of hopping all over, I didn't know what was happening.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm waiting on some of my proofreaders to give me some feedback, and they're taking their good ass time.
Hurry the fuck up, proofreaders.
But I'm still writing, even though I don't know like what their thoughts are yet.
Yeah,
because
that's
I
good.
kind of know where I'm at.
Cool. Fuck yeah, I love that.
What were you asking about the marathon? And then you said we'll wrap this up. We talked about hills, and then you said something about the marathon. And you said, actually, we'll wrap this up first.
I don't know.
She gone.
Maybe she'll come back.
I'm feeling. We'll stay on marathon for a second. I'm feeling way better about it after this last run.
Really?
I was feeling really good at 18.
That's good.
And I was doing intervals in the middle.
Oh damn.
So I was doing like, I went out with Justin and Manny. They had 12, and I ran with them for not even a full mile. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go. Like I'm not staying at this pace. Because I was going to do just like a 2-mile warm-up with him and then go. But after a mile and a half, I was like, all right, let's just bang out a mile. So I was doing like mile intervals for a while, like mile on, mile off.
Yep.
Just to go back and forth. Then I was going to like a half mile on, half mile off. So I met up with Tone for a little bit. And I went all the way to the end, came back past Manny and Justin, met up with Tone, ran a little bit with him. Then I did more. And then I was just going back and forth. Like I passed him multiple times.
Damn.
By the time that they finished up their 12, I had just over a mile left of my 18. And I was like, oh, I'm feeling good today. Because we drove separate because I was like, you guys are probably going to finish way before me. Like, just go ahead and leave.
Yep.
And I was feeling good. I think it was only still like an 8:28 pace, which that's still a lot. A minute and a half I got to cut off. But there was a lot of down miles in there where I'm just recovering in between. I was like, oh. And when I finished, I felt good still. I was like, oh, I still feel good. I could keep going.
Fuck yeah.
So I'm in the middle of like different long run training. So I have some with intervals in the middle. This week I'm going to do like the last 4 or 5 just all out. Like long run, normal, easy run.
Yep.
And like the last 4 and 5 out. I have 18 3 weeks in a row. So
God damn.
It goes like 18, 18, 18. That's like 20, 21, 22. And then it's to come back down.
Did you make this program or did you get, yep. Okay.
I did. And so I have that. And I didn't plan. I don't remember putting 18 3 times in a row, but fuck it, we're here. I think it's just because the other runs in the week get longer. So like my weeks are still getting bigger.
Do you have any deload weeks from now until then, or no? I don't know how those work.
When I come off of after peak week, I started to taper down for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I think 3.
That's gonna be here before you know it, dude.
I know. And so like that, it'll kind of be deloads because I'm doing one like I just ran the intervals in the middle. Then I'm gonna go whatever all out at the end. Then the third week I'm going to do just straight easy run. No speed in there. And then I'm just going to alternate those 3 now for the rest of the thing. Plus I'm doing speed work on Tuesdays.
Okay. That's good.
So I'm doing like 2 speed workouts a week now.
That's key.
Yes.
You ever, or is the hill or the course in Indy, is it hilly?
Flat. That's the whole point.
Oh, that's the whole point. Yep. It's a fast course.
Whole point.
Dude, that's awesome. I, just like looking out at my training and stuff like that, everyone keeps asking like, are you tailoring anything? Are you doing anything different? This and that. And like my mindset right now is just every single week I want to get better in nutrition, better in healthy habits, better in the physical and mental journey, just better overall with everything and build on that. So that way when 2025 comes, I'm fucking locked in. That 5 months of training is just going to be completely dialed because I don't want to cut everything out and go like super hard into this and then fucking hate it. Yeah. And so I'm trying to be smart about it because I have that window. And again, it's not like making excuses because again, I could flip that switch and go, but I don't think it's necessary. And so
we literally preach lifestyle all the time.
Yeah.
I battle with myself about the same thing as like, how much do I want to cut out? And so to that point, it's just making more conscious decisions. Like, does this align with where I want to go in the long run? And you can still do things and live your life without having to go all the way in because that's not healthy either.
Yeah. And so that's what I want to do. That's how I want to approach it because, again, healthy habits, healthy lifestyle, making small changes, building on those habits daily. And then over time, you'll start to feel better. You'll start to think better. You'll start to just like all around encompass this better lifestyle that you want around it. And you'll gain more passion and drive and all of that. And so when I talk to people that are just asking, like, what does training look like? What does this look like? What are you doing here? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, dude, 1 day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time. And the next thing you know, when fucking May of next year comes, I'm hitting six hours or under. And so this race gave me a little bit of confidence, this 10K, just again to be like, all right, you do have this in you and you do find some sense of something in it. So now like start to capture that and hone it in. And so every single workout that I go into, I want to have a good mindset, even on the days I don't want to do it.
I feel like you might even find more in it because you don't like it.
Could.
Like realizing that, oh, I'm not as bad at this thing that I don't like makes it easier.
Yeah. It's just going to get expensive. I mean, it already is. But like, dude, now I'm like, well, I want these Brooks. Oh, now I want this. Oh, now I want this.
Were you looking at those Brooks at the expo the other day?
I've been wanting them since they released them. Because you know me.
I looked at me and I said, I could see myself going to Brooks.
Yeah. I've always loved them. I rock the Ghost pair and have for shit. I got a pair of Brooks that I wear doing lawn work now that I don't.
We wore Brooks when I was in the Army, so like I ran in them before.
Mm-hmm. Those new ones that came out, the Hyper something Max 2s or whatever. Oh, they're so nice. But so again, making sacrifices. We were supposed to go to Vegas to watch Sugar Sean O'Malley fight. You know how hard it was to be like, babe, we shouldn't do that.
I can't believe you said no.
Sacrifices. Be better. Take action with boldness. I didn't have to say that. We could have went to Vegas and had the time going to the Sphere, watching Sugar Sean O'Malley fight. Little Cheeto. Boop. He's going to kick his ass. Could have easily went there and fucking ate and drank and had the time of our lives, spent a bunch of money gambling and stuff like that. But again, prioritizing what's important. What's important right now is stepping into this training and being somewhat disciplined to be able to build off that. So instead of going to Vegas, I got my Garmin watch. And again, wasn't an easy decision, wasn't one that I wanted to do, but made a sacrifice to hopefully get more and more serious.
That's a very large example. I was just proud yesterday. We were sitting getting ready to ride the train back after the race. I'm like, look at us saying no to going to the brewery after the race. Like, look at this. We're going to church instead of going to the race. Or going to the brewery. Because we had free beers that I heard y'all fucked up on.
Yeah. Which I don't get. Why do these races, like a physical endurance race, afterwards, and I get it.
It's because they sponsored by them.
Yeah. But beer. Hey, get all the beer you want. Hey, we're going to have it at a brewery. Hey, eat these donuts, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, I'm all about the donut afterwards.
It smacked.
All about the donut afterwards.
I don't even like donuts, and that shit hit.
And that was just a basic-ass donut.
Yeah. Yep. Which we haven't done a donut review in like a year.
We literally did one.
That's on you, though, because I won't ever eat a donut in my life, and I'll be fully content.
And I'm not going to say I haven't gotten donuts since then. I just haven't recorded.
Shout out to features, too. Are those the ones that you got from...
No, these ones are old.
Yeah.
These ones are old. I'm just finding myself wearing running socks more often.
They're the most comfortable socks.
And they're more durable. Like, I'm not going to fuck these up just walking around in the house.
Yeah. No, I love running socks. That's another thing. They had features there for sale. Buy 3, get 1 free. For the half marathon, it was buy 2, get 2 free. So I was getting ready to fucking buy 2 pairs. But it was buy 3, get 1 free. I was like, nah, you're not going to get me
Man,
on
they
that.
gave us a free pair anyways.
Yeah. Have you heard or seen anything about Aurora, Colorado?
Is it fires or what?
Nope. There's like this Venezuelan like gang that's taking over an apartment complex and holding people like hostage and shit like that.
Right now?
Yeah. And and this is all I've seen on social media. I haven't looked into it anymore, but like news channels were reporting on it and stuff, which true or false, I have no idea. But yeah, Aurora, Colorado right now, there's like a Venezuelan gang that's taking over apartment complexes, and then they're like threatening that they're going to keep like spreading out to take over like areas. And so there's
What are they threatening? Like, what do they want?
Control.
But like they're threatening it. Like, are they saying, but unless we get this?
I don't know what they want. I just know that they're doing this and holding people hostage.
Weird.
Yeah. And supposedly like there's Hell's Angels chapters heading out there right now.
That'd be a big gang war in Aurora, Colorado. That's the most random place to have a gang war.
Government's not doing nothing.
That is a wild place for there to be a gang war.
Yeah. And I've seen all this stuff on, because like Hell's Angels, they ain't nobody to be fucked with. They ain't nobody you want to mess with. And there is everybody from every tier in the Hell's Angels. Doctors, lawyers, police, firemen, government people. Like, they're just, you never hear about Hell's Angels getting convicted or like anything like that. And so there's all these videos on there right now that it's not like the government's calling in the Hell's Angels to go this and that. The only time the Hell's Angels gets involved is when one of their own gets messed with, or their family, or somebody that they protect. And so there's also a massive motorcycle convention out there right now. So there's like, are Hell's Angels really going out there for this, or are they there for that? But Hell's Angels this and that. I don't know. It's very wild, and it's just becoming.
I've not heard one thing about this.
I think it's just been coming like big over the last like 2 days, like being talked about.
Wild.
Yeah.
How does a Venezuelan gang get like, you know where we're gonna target? Aurora, Colorado. They just throw a dart at a fucking map.
I don't know. I'm glad it ain't fucking the Carolinas though.
Charlotte's too big.
Yeah.
You could be fucked with this. It's not that big.
Don't say where I live. They'll come here next. Don't do it.
I'll give you. Email me. I'll give you the full address. Just don't fuck up the studio. We need this.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, well, that's pretty interesting. What else is going on in life? I feel like we haven't had a catch-up episode in a long time. I feel like the episodes previous to this have been fucking like hitting, and we've been saying some good stuff, but we haven't like bullshitted in a long time.
I mean, life is pretty much the same though. Like, there's not much else going on right now. It's heavy in training, and obviously work.
Yeah,
which is really exhausting right now. Today is like, I probably slept 10 hours last night. I went to sleep at like 9, maybe before. Got up at like 6:30. It was real nice.
I slept till 7:30 today. It was fucking magical.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is great. And I did not want to run. I was supposed to do 5. I only did 3. My legs were heavy. I'm like, I got like 10 miles of speed work tomorrow. To prioritize that.
Yep.
But it's the first day where I feel like I got enough sleep, and I still just feel exhausted. Like, I feel like I've been catching up from the last week that's been nonstop. And I'm just physically exhausted now. My entire body is sore.
Yeah. It's probably because you started weightlifting again.
Yeah, I'm hurting. I need to lift today.
I got to lift too, and I got to ride.
I want to lift before I go to the sauna because I feel like it'd be better to do it before.
Yeah.
I'm going to the sauna and cold plunging in today. We got a group of us going there. And that's about it. I mean, after that, we're not doing anything today. We are just grilling out, having some brats, and game plan in the week, I guess.
Love that. Yeah, we don't got much planned. Obviously, I got to get in my physical activity. But
oh, you haven't done shit yet today?
No, I've been doing stuff for DTI.
Damn. Yeah, I need to actually look into editing this new podcast today. I have the hard drive. I just need to like sit down and actually look at the file.
Yeah.
And see what it's all going to entail.
Yeah, this week I'm back on the road, traveling Tuesday through Sunday. So getting all this stuff done, pre-done. For like social media and shit like that. I got my newsletter typed out tomorrow.
All the way through, or is it just local?
Nope. Leave tomorrow. Don't come back till Sunday. I'll be in Nashville for the second half of the week with the boys. Going to see the Red Stray Clays. If you guys like Zach Bryan, Chris Stapleton type vibes. Check them out. We're going to see them when we're in Nashville. Super fucking pumped for that.
And it's in Nashville, so that'd be cool.
Yeah. Going golfing on Thursday at a really, really nice golf course. Guess how much the round of golf is? So let me.
I'm going to think it's going to be a lot.
Let me put this.
Just from the way you're saying it.
Let me send this, give you a little glimpse into how this came about. Text message. Hey, Fred, you want to golf Thursday when we're in Nashville? Fuck yeah, let's do it. But got a new job. Let me see this and that. I got to make sure everything, works out that I can be there. All right, cool. Got everything proved. We good. Hey, I should be good to go. Golf Thursday. Bet. Hey, we booked golf. Sweet. Send John $132. I'm like, for what?
That seems kind of normal.
A round of golf?
I mean, even look at the low end now where we're at. We can't get a round of golf out here for under $80.
$80 is a lot better than $132.
But that's like an average course.
Yeah.
If you're out of town, they probably want to go to a nicer course because you don't play there often.
Yep. I was just like, motherfucker.
Inflation, dog.
Good thing we fucking rich as shit out here, boy.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, no, that's a lie. It's like we living good.
I'm in my head mentally trying to align the days of recording out next week. I'm like, do we do two? Do we do two? Do we do two? But I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, how long was this one? It's like
not long.
I know.
27 minutes. Not super short. It's just the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, the last one was only about 30 something, I feel like. Because you get talked about me stopping the camera.
True.
So that was just to get it over. And I'm actually going to be salty now that this one ends and I started the camera for nothing. I didn't even need to. I just did it because I was checking that one.
No, I just wanted to talk about the 10K and kind of catch up on life on this one because, again, I feel like we haven't in a while just like bullshitted on here.
Life is boring and I kind of like it right now.
Yeah.
I've been doing too much and slowing down like this is real nice for me.
Yep. Getting through that busy season of life.
Yeah, it feels good to just relax for a little bit. I'm in Charlotte all of September, and I don't go home till like October 18th or something.
That's nice.
And then I'm chilling again for a little bit.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. The 10K motivated me. So I guess like a message here is get out there and fucking move that body. And if you can't do it today, just know that you can do it tomorrow or you can do it the next day or the next day.
You can do it today.
And what I mean by that is don't postpone things, but start working at it. So that way, if you can't complete a 10K today, you start working at it and working at it and working at it, and then you'll be able to accomplish it and achieve it.
I thought you meant don't move your body today. I was like, you could do that today.
Always move your body. I will never say not to move your body. Go and get those steps. Stop being a lazy piece of shit and stop being that person that's still talking about what they were going to do in 2024 because guess what?
It's almost over.
It's almost over. We're in September. You got September, October, November, and December to actually get your ass up and start chipping away at the things that you want in life. Stop making excuses. Stop looking at somebody to give you a handout because it ain't coming. If you haven't realized by now, nobody's going to want it for you. Nobody's going to make you do it. And nobody's going to push you to do it unless you want to and you want to see that change. So get out there, be active, go after the things that you want, that you dream of. And thanks for listening to this very casual episode of Desire to Inspire. Kiss your mama. It's on.
Peace.